Hi everyone, it's Raja.
And Raven.
And you're watching this week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Fashion Photo Review.
Down Under. Down Under, darling.
Yes. I'm excited. What are we doing today?
We're going to be tuning and booting the looks from the main stage Down Under of...
Be the best woman win. Yeah. Yeah.
This is episode 4, and they are going to have to create their own looks. They had to recycle other people's trash. It's a design challenge. As we know, you're allowed to use your own hair, shoes, and undergarments. Everything else has to be repurposed, recycled, and reused.
This week, we challenged our queens to recycle up-shop droppings and turn them into high-fashion frockery.
You know that this is my right here. The design challenge, when you gotta like take garbage and make it cool. I love it.
We come from this place of drag where, you know, we couldn't just run out and have someone make something, even though now we can, and we do utilize those resources. But it was all about taking old things, making them your own, repurposing the out of them as many times as possible to get as many looks as you can before it falls apart and you go, okay, on to the next. So let's see who is up first.
Art Simone.
Anytime you give me a little bit of Marie Antoinette, I am down for it. It is a great go-to look. It's so dramatic when done right, obviously. I mean, you've done it. Most queens have done a Marie Antoinette look. But I love this. I love that she took half of a dollhouse and glued it on the side of her head. I love the cages.
I think it's fantastic. I love that she already had a wig that kind of went with it. And a lot of times when you're there, you're given some of the assignments. I'll tell you what to bring, but you really never have enough clothes, or you always want to bring something that's sort of emergency. And she happened to have this really cool pink wig that goes so beautifully with this look. She looks like a confection. I want to eat her. She's sugary and she's done a fantastic job.
Oh, yes.
I give this look a 2.
2, absolutely.
Next, to the stage, Ketamine.
Oh, this is cute.
Why does it remind me of you?
It reminds you of me?
Because it's covered in balls.
Covered in balls, bitch.
Aww. I think this outfit's okay. Yeah, it's cute.
It's cute. It looks like she took the lining of something or a tarp and made a skirt. Or maybe it's the lining of a pool. You know how they make those pools? It's cute.
I don't like that skirt length. I always think that's a weird length.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the length of the skirt either. It's a little too long.
Yeah, it should be shorter. It feels very square dancey to me, which has its appeal. And, you know, and square dancers are fantastic, but it just kind of feels like, I wanted it to feel a little bit more playful considering it's just, you know, a bunch of beautiful colored balls. So that's my only problem with it, but it's not even an issue. Like, she looks great.
I love the thing she made for her head, like a hairstyle out of the balls as well. Yeah, it's cute. I give it a 2.
I give it a 2. Next, we bring to the stage, Etcetera Etcetera. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I'm into it. She's like a weird, like, porcelain doll clown or something, right? Is that what I'm seeing?
I'm not sure what it is, but it's beautiful. It could be a porcelain doll. The makeup comes off porcelain doll.
Or like a little bit clowny, you know, like a little Pierrot. Those like Frenchy clowns. Is she holding a balloon in her hand?
It's neither a balloon nor a mirror. I don't know what it is, but I love the little thing on her head, the little halo, that beautiful robe she made.
It takes a certain amount of skill or an understanding of clothing to realize that you can actually just drape fabric like that across the back and it looks so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of queens don't go to that. They like immediately make one tube dress, put sleeves in it, and then throw a bunch of shit on it and a corset over it. But it's so like nightgowny, sexy, moon goddess. Those are the vibes I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. I feel it. 2.
It's a 2. Next, we bring to the stage,
Maxi Shield. Oh, this is cute.
It really is cute.
It's so punk rock.
It's totally punk. It's the frizzy hair. The makeup is really cool, very edgy, very punk. I love this. And I know Maxi, so she is very much this person, this character, this kind of punk rock, edgy. I mean, look she's covered in tattoos. She's definitely a thrasher.
I also love the pattern, the plaid. It's like laundry bags, shopping bags, that plastic, like an IKEA bag. She made herself a clutch too.
Damn. You know, she has a certain shape that she always wears. I wonder if she normally makes her own things because it fits her. And I like that she always shows a little bit of midriff too, which I think is always kind of daring, if you will, for a plus size girl. And I think it's sexy.
A lot of times it's difficult for drag queens because there's so much going on under as far as shapewear or your tights or just something that you're trying to cover up. She's throwing all caution to the wind instead of it. I love that she wears a heel. She always has a heel on.
She looks great. I love this look. I give it a toot.
Everything about it is a toot.
Next, we bring to the stage Karen from Finance. Resort wear. Chappelle Corby is a pot smoker. Okay, I get it. I think she's cute.
It just feels like it's unfinished. It looks like she grabbed a bunch of stuff, which was the assignment, but didn't really do much with it.
You wanted fashion.
Yeah, it just seems like the blouse doesn't look finished. The bag looks hodgepodgey. And I realized they had to make this there under the constraints of a day, sometimes half a day. But seeing the things that other people are turning out, it can be done.
Damn. I really don't understand the reference, but what I'm seeing is a very like happy-go-lucky person who smokes weed and obviously has a very leisurely lifestyle. And I respond to it, and I think it's a cute way of doing it. I don't think anything on it is spectacular. I was like, okay, she looks good. And that's it.
I like the big joint though.
Mm-hmm, totally. I'm not like, wow, that's a toot. I'm like, yeah, it's a toot. You know? Like that kind of a toot.
I'm not going, it's a boot. It's a boot.
Next, we bring to the stage Elektra Shock. I love it.
Wow, I love it.
This is not a new concept. I've seen recycled ties specifically worked into fashion, but this is really cool. It looks beautiful on her. It's a nice glamorous take on upcycling trend. It's like perfectly laid onto her body. Her hair is really fun too. I love that like Lady Miss Keir, 90s Delight, Terry Mugler, a severe bob, also a little bit Karen. Just that severe 60s bob is so lovely.
She looks glamorous, but I love the garment itself, which is so well done. I love that she took the dress shirt and made a little, bust line out of a couple dress shirts, and then all of these ties to create a gown. It is brilliant. Toot.
I give her a toot. Next, we bring to the stage
Anita Wiglit. Oh, so it's
film and paper.
Looks like film and pages of a book.
I love it. It feels like wearable art to me, whereas something that's recognizable. And, when you're recycling things or upcycling things, it can turn into whatever it wants. And I like the idea of using old film and old book pages. It's got a little bit of a poetry to it, which I like. Maybe it is a poetry book. I don't know. She looks cool. I just like that it feels like she's wearing some art. I like it.
It's something that's not easy to work with or wear because you construct it and that's it, bitch. You have to wear it. That's the size, that's the shape, that's what you are wearing. So I give it up to her. And for creating almost like a burnt look. It's like almost charred, where it looks like she was lit with a match and then put out quickly.
It looks all melty and kind of algae. I believe that in some parts of it, it's actually it looks like it's been woven together, like a basket weave or something in it. It looks beautiful. I love it. It feels McQueen. I like the colors. I like the textures of it.
And the fit.
Yeah, the fit's beautiful, and it tells a story. I don't know what story she's telling, but I like it.
We should buy the book. Maybe you'll find out what story it is.
Or watch the film.
Anita Wiglit, you get a toot.
It's a toot.
All right, last but not least is
Scarlet Adams.
Cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so that's a tablecloth. And it also has no give. It's like that plastic tarp. And she made a jumpsuit. Bitch made a jumpsuit. A little cute romper, if you will, out of a checkered tablecloth. And then all the grapes and the giant basket and the vino.
I want to eat a charcuterie meat and cheese platter right off of her body. Her and I might be besties. She looks fabulous. It's very inventive. I love it when people bring props onto the main stage, to kind of add more to it and punctuate it a little bit more. So I'm into it.
Toot.
Toot. Trend alert. Props.
Props. I give you props.
Giving you all the props.
Props to your mama.
Props. prop it up with a prop and pop. That's my other song that I'm doing called Props. Our top 2 of the week is
Maxi Shield.
Maxi Shield.
Punk rock bitch.
She's sexy, she's scary, and yeah, she's edgy. I like her. That's my Maxi Shield song.
Maxi Shield, top 2.
Catch an all-new RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under Fridays.
RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under is available on TVNZ in New Zealand, Stan in Australia, BBC 3 in the UK, Crave in Canada, and WOW Presents Plus everywhere else worldwide.
I'm gonna go and recycle my things and be sure that I'm not contributing to any microplastics into the ocean.
Good for you. I'm gonna go actually get a smoothie.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Bye.
Bye everyone.